What's up, everybody? This is Brad with Reliant Fitness. Just wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys about my new 14-week hybrid athlete training program in preparation for a 10K Spartan Race and the Carlsbad Marathon taking place at the beginning of January. I've always considered myself an athlete. I've played sports pretty much my entire life. I like my fitness, my level of training to be very functional in nature, because my thoughts of it is what is aesthetic without performance. If you can lift weights, great, but how do you run? How do you hike? How do you sprint? Are you fast? Are you nimble? I like to be a weapon in all areas. So I've been a big fan of Baer for a long time. So I've been keeping an eye on some of his hybrid athlete stuff, and it is definitely an inspiration to me in how I want to train and some of the things I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to shoot for a sub-3 marathon or be jumping in on an Ironman anytime soon, but baby steps. 10K Spartan Race, first marathon in January. It is currently September 3rd, Labor Day weekend, and I feel like this is a perfect block, to kind of get ready, get it rolling. Gives me realistically a month to prep for the Spartan Race, which is a 10K. Not a problem. I could run a 10K right now at pretty good pace, but throwing in some obstacles and still getting a good time, different approaches, and have a little bit more strategy. Now, as far as the marathon, I've never ran a marathon before, and at the beginning of this year, I told myself and a bunch of my followers that I was going to train to run a marathon. Now, January puts me a little bit outside of my time window, but it's right on the other side. It gives me plenty of time to train and prep right now properly, and hopefully come into it with the full head of steam and do really well. Now, with the training program, this is a 14-week program geared around weightlifting, running, swimming, cycling, a combination of aerobic and anaerobic exercises, as well as some calisthenics and just overall functionality. I'm going to be lifting Monday, Wednesday, Friday, ideally the classic push-pull leg split days a week, high volume for 2 weeks, followed by a density week every third week of the month. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, those are going to be my cardio or my conditioning days. So starting off my training split, Tuesdays are going to be kind of like my short run, maybe like zone 2 run. So I'm going to start off with like 5K, and then I'm going to go 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles. So I'm progressively adding distance to my zone 2 run. Thursday is going to be a swim day or a cycling day, something where I can still get a lot of cardio in. I could have low impact on my body and still have a high cardio output without hammering my joints from long runs or lifting weights. Saturdays will be my long run day. I'll be starting off my training block with Saturdays at 10K, which is just over 6 miles, and then progressing into, 8 miles, 9 miles, 10 miles, half marathon, full marathon. This is a progressive plan. I plan to not only get faster and more conditioned, but to also maintain good muscle mass and put on some more strength and maybe even some more size. Baer, like I said, has been a massive influence to me for the last couple years as far as how he trains, his physique, and his level of performance. So why would I not aim for those same things? There's also another kid on the block, Jake Egelkin, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say his last name. The dude's a beast. So I've been paying close attention to both Nick and Jake's training programs. I'm trying to put something together that's a little bit more mine and not just copy and paste theirs. So this is my version. Stay tuned. I'll be documenting the next 14 weeks for my 10K Spartan Race and for my first marathon. Reliant Fitness, stay tuned.